CouchBase mixed with Memcached, loss of most CouchDB philosophies and functionality. As of now, the only way I have worked with newer versions of CouchBase is through a Memcached client. I use Erlang as the programming language, and so I had grabbed myself an Erlang Memcached client. I noticed that this client serializes and deserializes Erlang terms, both key and value, by converting them from and to binary using Erlang column term _to binary /1 and Erlang column binary _to term /1 when sending and receiving data from Memcached. While setting up CouchBase, we are asked to choose either Memcached buckets or CouchBase buckets of buckets. Now, I chose CouchBase because I needed persistence. I started interacting with the setup using the Erlang Memcached client, and it is okay. I save Erlang terms and get back Erlang terms from the database. However, the problems begin here. 1. Because of data serialization, objects are received as attachments. Even if sent as JSON from Erlang, they are sent as binary data, which makes no meaning to CouchBase or Memcached. CouchDB views advanced views, MapReduce. Couch apps design documents. Questions. Edit.
There's a big difference between CouchDB and CouchBase. If I'm right, CouchBase use CouchDB to store the data, but do not offer / present the views and others nice functionality of CouchDB. I went through the different API, Ruby, PHP from the CouchBase website and the CouchBase server documentation, and I didn't find anything about view or MapReduce. See doc, this URL. CouchBase looks more like a Memcached server with a persistence layer powered by CouchDB, and maybe it does not fit your needs. The data that you can store within can be anything from int to something serialized such as JSON, but in this case you have to unserialize it on all ends. Why are you using CouchBase instead of CouchDB? I do not have experience of the older CouchBase versions, but I know that these name, even if they are quite similar, refer to different applications, and maybe it do worth looking further if it's really the one you are thinking about. Edit. Interesting link. This URL, read the comments as well, lot of interesting stuff within. From the comment, I understand that Damien Katz is now working on this new project called CouchBase, but it's not CouchDB's last version, but just another NoSQL database. So if you were used to CouchDB, you could just use the last version of CouchDB. Or if you want to consider switching to CouchBase, look at the features, roadmap for 2.0, etc. And investigate if it does really fit your needs.
With respect to Cyprin, your question does have a real answer besides, don't use CouchBase. Memcached allows many more data types than Couch. Specifically, you can memcached an empty string, the string 0, or the string. Only the last one is a valid JSON object that you can use as a Couch document. As far as I know, the way that CouchBase works is that if a string that you set or add is the JSON representation of a valid Couch document, it stores it as a Couch document, otherwise it stores it as an attachment. It's a design decision that I don't agree with. They could have just inserted a $value key into the Couch document, but it kind of makes sense given that you could be passing very large objects, actual attachments, over the protocol interface. Regardless, the $_reason column invalid_JSON is your hint that this is happening. The upcoming version of CouchBase 2.0, now in developer preview, exposes almost all of the Couch functionality, except for Couch apps, which are irrelevant if you're using Erlang anyways. So if you want to use that, you'll want to pass JSON of objects over the Memcached interface, but note that then you lose Memcached atomic shortcuts. You'd need to do a compare and swap, which requires an extra network hop.
The relationship between CouchBase and CouchDB is covered in detail here, this URL. In short, CouchBase is aimed at the main NoSQL use case, big data that must be available for end-user interaction. Things like session storage for ad targeting, game data storage for fast-growing social games, or anywhere user demands can grow unexpectedly. CouchBase is horizontally scalable, CouchDB is not. To get the scalability and speed CouchBase offers, we've had to cut back some of the features people like in CouchDB. It's a different set of trade-offs, but the common denominator is the JSON and the MapReduce index model.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.